Tree damage is likely. Locations in or near the path include Hefner, Hartford, Huntington, Midland, Big Cedar, Muse, Patterson, Arcola, Crossroads, Witcherville, Dayton, Hefner, Runestone Park, Houghton. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: LaFleur, Oklahoma.
Okay, folks, this is Jay Lindley with Jay and Laney J in the morning. Thank you for joining us this evening. Of course, over on Q102, we'll have our coverage of Idabel Warrior football. So that will be coming up very, very shortly. And you heard there the warning that was just issued to that area. Now, check in McCurtain County. There is, well, just south of McCurtain County, just south of the Red River, it looks like, towards Clarksville, there's another tornado warning there. And that looks like it's closer or exactly heading towards the Idabel, Broken Bow area. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. Oh, pardon me, sir. So we do have a quick coverage there on Facebook Live as well for you if you'd like to go check that out. Now, I'm getting lots of information coming in from the folks that are in the know about this. Looks like we have, according to folks that are trustworthy individuals, we've got, looks like we may have a power surge, so I don't know if I'm still currently on the air, but we've got an injury, it looks like, in the Baptiste Pickens area, major damage as well to some places. Jack Robertson is northeast of Bogota, tornado on the ground with power flashes there. So looks like also it says, and then I just had an update that says still on the ground as well. So again, we are tracking some pretty severe weather out there right now on the radar, and as you see there on that Facebook Live, there's tons of lightning in action that's coming into the county area right now. Of course, if you're listening outside of the county, you may be already experiencing some of that weather, as it is very strong up north in the northern portions of the county. It's we've had a tornado warning that looks like it passed just about 6:15-ish, but it is now north heading towards the Heavener area and the Podo area as well. But I'm more worried, it looks like, about this storm that is down towards Clarksville. There is a tornado warning in effect until 6:45 there, believe, just for the Clarksville area and that surrounding area coming up just to the Red River. So we'll keep an eye on that, as it looks like it's going to cross the Red River here in the next 20 minutes or so. Also, a tornado watch for our entire area still continues. So, again, thank you for joining us, folks. We will keep an eye on all of this activity all around the county and in the county as well. And we appreciate all the photos and the things you have sent to the radio station. If you'd like to send those, we appreciate you. All right, we're going to turn it back to a regular scheduled programming, and we'll take a break, and then we'll come back if we have any more updates for you out there listening. We appreciate you choosing Best Country 106.
Real Estate is excited to serve you and all your real estate needs in McCurtain County. Jeanette Rito Bohannon and her team have assisted investors, builders, and buyers in finding their most lucrative investments. Jeanette and her team serve all their clients' real estate needs with the utmost integrity. They're courteous and professional and have experience with vacation homes, residential, and commercial property. Call today to schedule your appointment, 494-3330, or visit their website, hochatown.realestate.
Great friends gather for great times at Hochatown Saloon. Bring your friends and family for a great dining experience with excellent customer service. The restaurant's open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to midnight Saturday and Sunday. But don't forget the nightlife at Hochatown Saloon. The full bar and big dance floor is open till 2 a.m. Hochtown Saloon has live music weekends. Log on to HochtownSaloon.com for more information. Have lunch or dinner or plan your weekend fun at Hochtown Saloon. North Pole Grocery is bringing back an old tradition with a little reward. It's the Big Buck Showdown. This season, bring your deer in to be weighed and get a photo taken. The biggest buck each week will win a free cheeseburger or lunch basket special, and each photo will appear on the North Pole Grocery Facebook and store bulletin board. You're welcome to share a memory of your child's first kill as well. It's an old tradition with a new flair. The Big Buck Showdown. North Pole Grocery, State Highway 3, west of Broken Bow.
Identity theft is one of the fastest growing types of financial fraud. A crook can assume your identity with as little information as your social security number. Never provide your personal or credit card information over the phone unless you've made a call to place an order. This is Michael Womack of the Idabel National Bank. Keeping your personal information confidential has always been our top priority. Let us help your dreams become reality at the Idabel National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, folks on Facebook Live, we'll come back with a quick update here very shortly. So thank you for sticking with us. Give me about 90 more seconds. We'll come back with a quick update.
Adults have the power to stop bullying. It's up to us as educators, as parents, as adults to stand up on behalf of bullied kids. Take the pledge to be that adult at NEA.org/bullyfree.
A message from the Oklahoma Education Association.
Mexico Lindo in Broken Bow is a homemade Tex-Mex grill serving seafood dishes, steaks, combination dinners, and American favorites with an excellent chef. Enjoy the variety of food and tasty drinks. A family restaurant that's locally owned and operated.
Susie, you be safe too. Thank you. James, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Shirley, prayers for safety for everybody too. I appreciate that.
584-3287 and pick it up in the drive-thru. Take your family out to lunch or dinner today at Mexico Lindo on South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Are y'all done?
Excitement,
Oh, there you are.
friendships, free food, fun, and best of all, get paid to do it. The best company to work for in southeastern Oklahoma. Still not enough to convince you? How about great medical benefits, higher starting wages, and advancement opportunities? Yep, we thought that'd convince you. Visit careers.choctawnation.com and fill out your application online today.
All right, Best Country 106. I'm Jay Lindley. Thank you for hanging with us. We got Facebook Live rolling strong. Of course, you can watch a little bit of the action there off to the west-southwest. We have had a confirmation from some of the weather trackers that I keep up with of a tornado in the Batiste area. We do have another tornado warning south of Red River that is headed directly our way. So we'll keep an eye on that and keep you locked in. But again, just be careful if you're heading off somewhere in or out of the county. Please be prepared for possible tornado activity, tornadic activity. We've had some lots of cloud to ground lightning associated with the storm, as well as a little bit of hail in certain areas. So this says a confirmed tornado is on track to arrive at Beavers Bend around 7 p.m. or so. That is from another person in this message group. So again, a lot of activity. I gotta push that button again. Sorry, guys. A lot of activity out there throughout the area. We're going to keep it locked here on Best Country 106. We're going to go back to some regular scheduled programming. But it is now raining here in downtown Broken Bow. Where was it raining when you guys walked in just now? Mm-hmm. Heavy or?
No, it was like sprinkling.
So it's just sprinkling now. It's starting to come down. So we're about to start seeing a lot of the weather that's being seen in some of the areas surrounding us. So again, just lots of weather. The severe storms have been south and west of Broken Bow and the major areas here. But a lot of that now changing as it's going to be moving into the county. So we're going to kick it back to regular scheduled programming, and as soon as we have, thank you very much, sir, I appreciate that. I think he was probably hawking at the Facebook Live, actually. No, but we'll kick it back to regular scheduled programming, and if we get another alert, another warning, if we go into another, like a tornado warning or something along those lines, or another thunderstorm warning in the air, then we'll come back live and let you know. But otherwise, keep it locked. Thank you very much for joining Best Country 106. All right, Facebook Live. I'm gonna kill it for a little bit, but we can go back here shortly. So thanks for hanging.
The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for southern McCurtain County in southeastern Oklahoma, central Red River County in northeastern Texas, until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 8 miles north of Clarksville, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, law enforcement confirmed tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Idabel around 6:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Broken Bow around 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Eagletown, Farmers Hill, Cerro Gordo, Negley, Harris, Goodwater, Sonoma, Chenul, Silver City, and English. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following
All right, folks, you heard that. We have the tornado warning for the area. So just going to check that radar for you real quickly again. We do have, looks like a couple of confirmed houses destroyed up north in the area towards near Pickens, apparently, according to law enforcement there, looks like. So, but that storm headed from the Red River. Again, you heard that there. Pretty bad situation. Pretty strong setup. So we want to check that radar. Again, getting a lot of messages here, so I apologize. I'm going to be a little bit slower than I normally am. But that tornado warning has been extended into our area. Looks like it says until about 7:15 now, as Idabel Broken Bow, of course, you heard all of that directly in the path. So we're going to keep an eye on that storm as it works its way. It has not quite, I guess it has just started crossing the Red River. So again, folks towards Wright City, Idabel, the Millerton, Garvin area, they're probably seeing that first. We're noticing a heavier rainfall here downtown Broken Bow, and we're getting some power flashes as well. So we may be going in and out. Can you guys still hear me out there? They disappeared. I think they're scared. No, but yeah. So again, if you can hear me right now, we've got quite a few things going on there, specifically the tornado warning that was down south of the Red River that I was talking about earlier is now moved up. So thank you again to everybody who's trying to send me information all at once. But we've got. Sounds like the alert, there's a sounding sirens in Idabel, apparently. So, again, you may be hearing tornado sirens. I have not heard any sirens in Broken Bow currently, but again, I do now see reports of tornado sirens there in Idabel. Now, that's from that system that's working its way across the Red River right now, as we keep an eye on the radar. Now, if we get any damaging winds or any other damage like that from this storm, we will come back into this setup. We only have about 18 minutes till the top of the hour, and we do have that Idabel game that will be going on. It looks like I just got an update, matter of fact, from Brad Reesing, the play-by-play there. He says if things continue, we may be able to come in about 7:20. So if you're waiting on the game over there, normally starts at 7 o'clock. Ida Bell is in Eufaula. That's a big matchup. So we're going to be locked that in with that over there on our sister station, Q 102.9 FM. Again, that's 102.9 FM. So rain is getting harder. Lightning is getting quite a bit stronger as well. We're tracking some storms. If you're just tuning in, I can go over this with you real quickly once more. For those that have joined us, appreciate everybody that has joined us. We do have a tornado warning that is in effect in our area. Let me pull this back up so I can read it to you guys verbatim as it comes from the National Weather Service. It says here, the locations be impact or our area, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect life, take cover now in the areas there. And this was, impact was Eagletown, Farmers Hill, Sarah Gorda, Negley, Harris, Goodwater, Anona, Shinewell, Silver City, and English. Those were some spots right at this moment, and we have another update that's coming in as well. So just lots of updates. I'm going to gather some of the information, and we'll come back to you here in just a few minutes. So we'll go back to regularly scheduled programming. It's Best Country 106. All right, Bass Country 106. I'm Jay Wesley Lindley. Thanks for joining us. Give you a quick update. You're hearing the tornado sirens right now here in downtown Broken Bow. So when you hear that tornado siren, that means take shelter immediately. And go ahead and do that now. If you're listening to me, if you're watching on Facebook Live, go ahead and take shelter now, as there is a very large system. And there was a tornado with this system at one point. They believe that some of it is currently, they do believe that tornado is still on the ground, but they can't make that confirmation that it has lifted yet. So again, that they do believe that tornado is still on the ground. Sounds like the Broken Bow, at least the ones that I can hear, the tornado sirens are going off now. So again, we had the tornado sirens here in Broken Bow. We had reports of tornado siren also in Idabel. It says, I'm reading that Hayworth is currently sounding now as well. So we do have a tornado emergency that was sent to my phone to all weather responders. Again, just be careful out there. If you must travel and you're in the vehicle right now, if you see debris, please pull over and stop the vehicle if you can. It is one of those things where you do not want to mess with these storms, especially when it comes to the tornadic activity. We have had some reports of internet going out, and even had reports of the radio going in and out. Now, we have had storms up north by the tower sites as well, so we may go in and out. I really can't tell when I'm in studio if I'm off the air. Can you hear me in there, sir? Am I still on the air in there, live? No. I'm off the air?
Oh, here you
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm on?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, so again, we're live on the air. Luckily still here because we have power at the tower sites and here at the radio station, but we're going to keep an eye on this system as it travels through. You can go to our Facebook Live if you'd like. That's facebook.com/KKBIFM. And you're welcome to see the storm as it travels through downtown Broken Bow here. We're getting some rain on the window there, so it's starting to do a little visual adjustments, but I'm going to see if I can fix that for you as it's coming down. But again, tornado emergency posted for Idabel and Broken Bow, folks. Just be careful out there. Yes, Greg, thank you. I'm still on the air. I appreciate that, my friend. So again, folks, the rain is exponentially harder here downtown than it was just a few minutes ago. So that storm is coming through. I'm going to try to keep it here locked with you for at least as long as I can until I have nothing new to give you as this storm is working its way through. I'll check that radar real quickly once again, though, as the majority or the major portion of the storm has now hit the Idabel metro area. Actually, it was at one point just kind of split Idabel right down the middle, the west half of Idabel from the bypass there all the way up the highway. That was pretty much the area that it's hit, but it looks like it has now just about covered the entire large portion of the largest portion of Idabel anyways, and that is headed our way. We're getting some of that heavy rain here in Broken Bow now. If you're looking at the radar, it's represented by oranges and some light reds. It is that deep dark red that we don't want to see, and that's what's south of Idabel towards the Red River still. So again, we are keeping an eye on that. Now, once that goes away, we can't really say it's going to be the whole thing is going away, because we have two other storms that are, south of the Red River now. One of them is just east of Mount Pleasant. The other one is just north of Tyler, Texas. Those are also moving northeasterly. They're moving pretty quickly, seemingly. So they may move on, but looking down, there's a big line there just west or east of Dallas that runs through Waco all the way through Austin, Texas. So it looks like we're going to get another update. Is that coming through yet over there, or is it still me? All right, so we're about to get another update, folks, here in just a few seconds to let us know from the National Weather Service. So we'll be back. Is it on?
Yeah.
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a flash flood warning for Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, southern Washington County in northwestern Arkansas, Franklin County in west central Arkansas, Sebastian County in west central Arkansas, eastern Sequoia County in east central Oklahoma, northern LaFleur County in southeastern Oklahoma, until 11:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Estimates between 1 and 2 inches and locally higher of rain have fallen already across much of the area. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2.5 inches and locally higher are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Hodo, Ozark, Charleston, Shadarville, Mount Tainbert, Natural Dam, Greenwood, Alma, Barling, Pecola, Muldrow, Hefner, Roland, Lavaca, Spiro, Arcoma, Mulberry, Panama. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. In hilly terrain, there are hundreds of low water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross flooded roads. Find an alternate route. Please report observed flooding to local emergency services or law.
Go off. All right, folks. Did that go off in my back line? Yeah. All right. Thank you, folks. Once again, you heard that there. So we'll keep tracking this. We just want you to be aware. We want you to be safe out there as well. Matt, big shout out to Matt, who said we do hear you loud and clear, my friend. Tony said he didn't hear any sirens. That was a little bit early. That was about 17 minutes ago. We did. We just now. Kimberly says sirens going off again in Idabel. So we are getting reports of some major activity. We saw on Facebook Live just a second ago, we saw the fire department heading out somewhere possibly to help folks, because we do believe there was some damage to some homes up in the northern portions of the county. So it sounds like I'm listening outside. Is that ours? Yeah, I think that's our the Broken Bow sirens once again. Yeah, I think that is the Broken Bow tornado sirens going off again. So we got some folks that are telling us their electric is now cutting off. We're tracking a storm. It's very heavy in the Idabel area right now. It's working its way through the county as we speak. So if you're in the path of that storm, as we were talking just a few seconds ago, please, they do believe there is still a tornado on the ground, or at least there was the last time they had visual. So again, just please, multiple hazards currently in effect. Again, we have that tornado warning for another 15 minutes here in McCurtain County for that area. We got another power flash. So again, for those that don't know, our electric went off here, but luckily we were able to keep we're flashing pretty heavy here at the radio station. So we are live on Facebook Live. So that's facebook.com/KKBIFM if you'd like to join us there. We're going to go to the ABC News, and then we'll join you on the other side of it. It is Best Country 106.
Smooth thing, use it.
You're on Best Country 106.
ABC Insider.
You know, the film, it has a special place in a lot of people's hearts.
He's talking about E.T. Henry Thomas, who played Elliot in the movie, which turns 40 this year, says it still holds up.
It's a lot of people's first experience seeing a film in the theater. You know, it's kind of become our generation's Wizard of Oz.
That's the Progressive ABC Insider. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com. I'm ABC's Matt Wolf.
COVID-19 use facts, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test facts. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19, then act fast. Authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 use facts, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if the oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
News from the Radio Oklahoma Network. I'm Bob Sands. Oklahoma young people appear to be eager to vote next week. A review of statistics from the state election board shows there are far more people, 25 and younger, registered to vote next week. 2018, women's voters is targeting get out the vote campaigns. The Oklahoma Transit Association has a new teaching lesson on the street. Transit officials stress that 99% of Oklahomans live within a mile of a transit route, so it's time to learn how to use it. Recently, a transit bus driver spotted what appeared to be police of human trafficking to provide safety for the victim. The association plans to use the bus statewide to train other transit workers and look for them what to do if they see human trafficking. An increasing number of Oklahomans having to adjust spending on the necessities of life to pay their electric bill, according to a new study. Work by Bob Sands.
The Oklahoma Wheat Commission is proud to support OSU wheat breeder Dr. Brett Carver and his efforts to balance high yields for wheat producers, but at the same time going to a new level when it comes to dough strength.
That is a key characteristic. It's not the only thing. I know that. You talk to the baking industry, they'll tell you the same thing, but it's a key part of meeting the demand for a different industry today. It's working a lot faster and working a lot harder with the dough. So we add that dough strength and even build it beyond what we have now in the exceptional varieties of Light Bakers, and we're in a different place.
Brett says it's brand new territory.
We've never been here before. I've never had the conversations this deep into the industry. And having those conversations allows us to make better decisions, I think. Some of those decisions had to do with the quality characteristics that we had to select for. I didn't have that input 10 years ago.
Dr. Carver working on higher quality wheat that'll offer superior returns to wheat producers.
Your Tri-State Area weather forecast brought to you 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms possible tonight, low around 43. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible tonight. Tomorrow, expect sunny skies once again, high 65 degrees. That's the weather on Best Country 106 and Classic Hits Q 102. Cyclone LP Gas Propane is the only locally owned and operated propane gas operator in McCurtain County. We promise to keep you filled up and heated. Call for a fill up and support local business 580-584-9149. Cyclone LP Gas will meet or beat any advertised price. Keep the money in McCurtain County by calling 580-584-9149. Find us online at cyclonepropane.net. Great friends gather for great times at Hochatown Saloon. Bring your friends and family for a great dining experience with excellent. Log on to HochatownSaloon.com for more information. Have lunch or dinner or plan your weekend fun at Hochatown Saloon.
Hochatown Distilling Company presents Hosting Hochatown. Jay Lindley and Shiloh Martin bring you all that Hochatown has to offer in one podcast. Food, attractions, history, even the politics of Hochatown are not off limits on Hosting Hochatown. Brought to you in part by First State Bank and the WashitaPodcasts.com. Don't miss it weekly, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Jay Wesley Lindley is hosting Hochatown.
County Trash Service. You toss it, they haul it. 584-6474. County Trash Service is a convenient trash service that's locally owned. They'll take the trash chore off your list. County Trash Service offers 96-gallon cans for curbside or port service, 2-yard dumpsters for mid-size needs, and 20-yard roll-off containers for your big projects. County Trash Service, 584-6474. Give them a call today. That's County Trash Service, 584-6474.
The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Sedgwick County and southwestern Arkansas, east central McCurtain County and southeastern Oklahoma until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Broken Bow, or 21 miles west of Horatio, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Gilham around 7:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Eagletown, Plunkettville, Holly Creek, Cerro Gordo, Hochatown, Goodwater, West Line, Oak Hill, and Hayworth. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: McCurtain, Oklahoma, and Sevier, Arkansas. West of Horatio.
All right, Best Country 106, Jay Wesley Lindley hanging with you this evening as, of course, tons of activity. Now, you heard that, again, with the rain and the way it is, all they really have to go on is damage done after the fact and or debris that you may see flying in the air and or the actual radar itself. So that is what they're following right now, as there was, for a fact, a tornado on the ground, as my understanding earlier. Now they believe that could still be on the ground, and we have had reports of folks losing their power, but they're able to watch the Facebook Live. We are on Facebook Live right now. That's facebook.com/KKVI-FM. And of course, we're also on Twitter Live as well. So whatever it is, we're on all the things. But in other words, we just want to keep you informed with what's going on. We do have the Facebook Live going outside, so the camera's having a hard time focusing right now because of the water that is on the outside now. But again, you're getting to see a little bit of that action of some of the storm that's happening outside the radio station here in downtown Broken Bow. We are directly in the path, so folks, according to the National Weather Service and what I see on radar, we are in the direct path of what looks to be like a tornado on the ground. Again, better to be safe than sorry, as they say. I don't want to be, the boy that cried wolf on these things, but I do want folks to be safe when it's necessary. And right now, the National Weather Service believes you need to be in your safety area, whether it be an innermost portion of the building, or maybe it be a safe shelter or whatever. The National Weather Service is saying if you're in McCurtain County, again in that straight line from Broken Bow to Idabel, from Idabel to Broken Bow to Eagletown, all the way over towards now that last update was like Cove and Hatfield or Wicks, Arkansas. So again, that's the area. It's just traveling. If you were putting a line from Wicks, Arkansas to the Red River just south of Garvin, that's how big this system is right now over the county. So, and then it covers from north to south. It covers a pretty good section of the county as well. There's another heavy rainfall area up north, just past the county. So, just again, folks, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Some folks don't have the option as they lost power earlier. We have had tons of power flashes here at the radio station, but thankfully these power backups have been working at least up to this point. Now, if you are watching this, but you've got your radio on, hoping to hear the Idabel Warriors football game against Eufaula, because I imagine they're getting some of this system. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look up there for you real quick and see what they're getting. They're getting some rain too, but nowhere near what we were getting. So it looks like they may be, well, I take that back. There we go. Just scroll up a little further. But anyway, yeah, they're just getting some rain, nothing near what we're seeing. So if you are tuning in looking for the Idabel Warrior football game against Eufaula, in Eufaula tonight, that should be starting in about 20 minutes. They had to postpone due to the weather, but it looks like that's clearing out up there. So that will be on Q102.9 FM here coming up very shortly. Stay tuned for that. Getting back to the weather coverage right here in McCurtain County again. The National Weather Service says that there is a tornado on the ground, or at least there has been a tornado on the ground. Everybody knows how tornadoes work. Sometimes they come and go. Sometimes they, folks, we're losing power again. So we definitely. Right at the moment. All right, Facebook Live. We are back on the air there with Facebook Live. We keep getting power flashes here at the radio station, so our signal is bad. I don't know how much more service we're going to have for this coverage, but we do. Are you getting anything from the radio? Nothing? All right, so we're just going to have to ride this bad boy out now. Yeah.
Mic check. Mic check 1 2.
Dang. Keep flashing too. We keep losing power, Facebook Live. I don't know if you're still on, but if you are, well, it looks like Laura says electric is out on Craig Road. Radio's still on, looks like. So, okay, cool. Anyway, we're lost power like major. Something was struck pretty good here locally, so we may have lost power altogether, but it looks like we're back on it. Okay, Cherie says, you can hear me both on radio and Facebook Live, so perfect. Thank you so much. We're back again. Man, that was a big strike right there that kicked everything off here. So I lost my radar signal as well. Oh, there it goes back up now. So I'm going to zoom back in and see what we got going on. Of course, we were talking about the Idabel Warrior football game is coming up, but let me double check this. All right, it looks like the system that was rotating is now crossing the Broken Bow area. It's past Idabel now, or at least the hook. The hook behind this system that I recognize as a as possible tornadic activity is on the radar that I'm looking at is about halfway between Idabel and Broken Bow now. So I guess you could say the Tyson, give or take, area right there. So just be careful. We have had reports of a tornado on the ground in this county with this particular storm. So if you are in the direct path, please take cover now. The National Weather Service said this is the time to take cover. Yeah, I'm not one of those ones that likes to jump out there and, scream the world is ending when we just need to, be careful and pay attention. So that's what we're doing. But we have had reports of a tornado on the ground. So we just want everybody to be safe. So it looks like Lynn Billy Fogg on Facebook Live says Holly Creek School basement is now open for folks. Go there if you have nowhere else to go for safety. Again, that's the Holly Creek School basement is now open for folks there. Stan Lyle says power back on and can hear you. Thank you, Stan. I appreciate you very much. Jeremy says Highway 3 North Pole is out of power. Appreciate you, Jeremy. So again, everybody, we have lots of power popping here and there. We're getting all kinds of activity here. The rain has lightened up just a tad here at the radio station, but it's still pretty heavy. Lots of cloud to ground lightning associated with this storm. I have not had any reports of hail with this particular storm, but we have had a tornado on the ground with this storm. So again, we're going to be paying attention, real close attention, as this storm passes through the county, folks. Lost power here at the radio station again. Looks like we kept it going though. So, man, this stuff is no joke. Man, there's people running. You gotta be careful out there in this. There's folks especially with debris. If you're traveling somewhere, get where you need to be and get safe, because you don't want to be caught out in this kind of storm, especially when debris hits and things of that nature. So, again, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to stay with you right here. I feel like I've repeated a lot of the stuff, but I do feel like some of that stuff is worth repeating. I can quickly go over the National Weather Service release of the multiple watches and warnings we have had here. Tornado warning for northwestern Sevier County and southwestern Arkansas, east central McCurtain County, in southeastern Oklahoma as well. That warning, that's a tornado warning, and that is going on until 7:45 this evening. It's currently 7:18 by my clock, so you can do the math. At 7:04, a large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Broken Bow, or it says 21 miles west of Horatio. So I guess it was saying between Broken Bow and Horatio, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So if you're in that northeast path, pattern, the storm is heading in your direction, then please take shelter. It says here, the impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes could be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, vehicles likely, and complete destruction is even possible with this particular tornado. It said they expect the tornado to be near the Gillum area at 7:40. Again, they expected the tornado to be around the Gillum area at 7:40. All right, thank you so much. I'm getting calls and messages. I appreciate all the information that people are sending in to us, because it's not easy to keep up with it, but I tons appreciate it, because I am able to get to it eventually. Like we talked about, lots of places that are reporting they are without power. But again, I wanted this one's from the National Weather Service. I think this is important. It's exactly 7:20. So 20 minutes from now, they said if the tornado was still on the ground, it should be near the Gillum area around 7:40. So if you put it just west or just east of Broken Bow, and then you put that to Gillum between 7:15 and 7:40, then you can kind of guess where, if you lie in that path, where it will be for you. Other locations impacted the tornadic thunderstorm include Eagletown, Plunketville, Holly Creek, Sarah Gorda, Hochatown, Goodwater, West Line, Oak Hill, and Hayworth. Again, to repeat, extremely large, dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now if you're in any of the locations that I just announced. With that being said, Mike Bohannon reporting heavy water on the roadways from Idabel to Broken Bow. So again, heavy water on the roadways, and that's going to be an important one because we have had tons of rain and it's still coming down here in downtown Broken Bow where I can see. So we have had tons of rain. That means the low-lying areas, all of your normal bad spots when a lot of rain happens, flooding areas, those will be flooding. We had a report of some flash flood watches. It's up north. So if you get a flash flood watch up north, what does that mean? It's going to travel towards us. So we'll probably see a little bit of that flooding as well as the evening goes on. John said, "Thank you for staying up." I appreciate it, brother. Hey, I'll do this for you guys out there. Sounds like we got something going on. Oh, just a TikTok in the background. Sorry, guys. No. Says here, what's Hochatown like? Has the worst of it passed or headed there? Well, Hochatown was one of the named towns that could have been in the direct line, but you know how those storms could go one way or another at any time. So they were putting the path towards, what was that town I just named off? They're putting about 7:40. They were putting. I forgot where it was now. What was it? What did I say it was? Y'all weren't listening. No.
Hey, Dad. Laura wants to know where the speaker is so she can listen to the radio.
It's up here. Yeah.
Your speaker?
It's up here. Yeah, the big speaker is up here for utilizing. Gillum, thank you, John. Appreciate it. I got sidetracked. Yeah, so the 740, it was on track at that moment to hit Gillum at 7:40. So it is now 7:22, and that was when it was east of Broken Bow Idabel area and tracking towards Gillum. So if that gives you any direct line, you know, hopefully if you're in that area, you're taking cover now. We haven't heard the sirens here in Broken Bow in a little while. So we have had some power outages, some flashes and things of that nature. But looks like the rain, it's still moderate to heavy. It's not near as heavy as it was about 10 minutes ago. So if I was to look outside, if I'm, you know, a normal everyday person looking outside, I would think it was lightening up a little bit on us. But because I have the radar in front of me, I can see there are two more systems south of the Red River, and they look like they're now about to hit the Red River. One of them also, it looks like, I'm going to go out on a limb, it has the proper hookage for some rotation, but it's not built up at all, and there is a little, what they call a rabbit's foot out front. So that means to me that little rabbit's foot is going to keep that hook from actually rotating into a good, or creating any good rotation. With that being said, weather does its own thing, so you can't predict it really. You can only put decades and centuries of weather patterns together and say, well, 10% of the time it rained when the weather pattern looked like this the past 100 years. So, actually, now that I said the rain was lightening up, it's getting quite a bit heavier here in Broken Bow, downtown Broken Bow. I have to take a quick time out. I'm gonna take a breather. I'm gonna get a drink of water, but I won't leave you. I'm gonna stay here with you. I'm gonna see if the Idabel Warrior game needs to get on the radio station next door, and then we'll be back. Thanks for listening to us. It's Best Country 106 weather coverage.
Yo, Choctaw Casino Idabel is a great place for adults to kick back and have a great time.
What makes it even better? It's fun for the whole family. Yeah, even for the kids. The district at Choctaw Casino Idabel offers up a huge serving of family fun, like bowling, a snack bar, and if that's not enough, we've also thrown in a giant arcade. We even offer party packages and event specials. Where you get to play, kids get to play too. Sounds like a win-win to us. See you and the family at the district at Choctaw Casino Idabel.
The old Mount Hermon store is under new ownership. Truck Stop is your hometown convenience store with beer, bait, and barbecue in Mount Hermon. They feature Truckin' Good barbecue that has a unique flavor, along with Truck's signature coleslaw, baked beans, and ham sandwich. Truckin' Good barbecue will cater for retirement parties, family reunions, weddings, and any other party. Stop in and see the friendly staff at Truck Stop convenience store. Their beer, bait, barbecue, and smiling faces have you coming back for more. Truck Stop in Mount Hermon.
CM Foam Insulation does quality work at the right price. In fact, Foam Insulation will beat anyone else's price. Servicing Southeast Oklahoma and Southwest Arkansas. From every job, $25 is donated to the local fire department. Foam Insulation handles residential and commercial spray and blow foam insulation, even chicken houses. Habla Espanol and English. Schedule your free estimate or your appointment today. Call or text 870-582-2426. CM Foam Insulation. The local 259 market in Hochatown is unique. Shop for groceries to go or sit down and have a fresh meal. With gourmet grocery items in a deli, the market has just what you need for all your activities, including gluten-free and vegan items. Try their famous chicken salad for lunch or their delicious waffles for Saturday breakfast. The market's flavor never disappoints with a variety of choices for all your taste buds and excellent customer service. Open Sunday 10 to 3, Tuesday through Thursday 8 to 7, and Friday and Saturday 8 to 8. The local 259 market in Hochatown.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Abco Printing Company in Idabel has all of your office needs covered. Pens, notebook paper, sticky notes, paper clips, and everything else you need to run your office smoothly. Abco can print your envelopes, business cards, signs, and much more. Abco takes pride in their fast and friendly customer service. Abco staff will keep your experience professional and as smooth as possible. Visit Abco Printing Company in Idabel on Washington on the right just before Central Ave, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 4 p.m. and 9 to noon on Friday. Abco Printing Company.
Skip the high-pressure car buying experience. Stop at James Hodge Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Broken Bow and see what's new. It's an exceptional time to trade. Check out their new vehicles and the wide selection of quality inspected pre-owned vehicles, with dozens of finance options available to fit your needs. Experience the difference in car buying at James Hodge Dodge, along with enjoying free oil changes for life with your vehicle purchase. Located on South Park Drive across from O'Reilly's, James Hodge Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Stover's Heat and Air, servicing Southeast Oklahoma, can handle all of your residential heat and air needs. Service and repair of existing units, replacement of an existing unit, and installation of units for new construction. Free on-site estimates. Licensed, bonded, and insured, Stover Heat and Air. Gary Stover. Stover Heat and Air has been providing honest and dependable service for over 10 years. Call Gary at 236-1874. Stover's Heat and Air.
All right, Best Country 106 I'm Jay Wesley Lindley. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening as we've been covering your weather coverage for the most of this hour at least, and a little bit of last hour. So big shout out to everybody who's joined us there. Facebook Live, you're getting it's kind of a little bit of obscure vision of downtown Broken Bow now because of the rain that is, pelting the window. It's consistently raining on the window though, so. But you do get a view there if you want to join. That's facebook.com/KKBIFM. And of course, SoutheastOklahomaRadio.com is the place to go if you need to check out anything that has to do with the radio stations. That's Q102 or KKBI 106.1 FM. So getting back to the weather coverage, as we've been paying attention to this system that has been passing through the county. It has, I'd say, the Broken Bow is now currently seeing the back end of that system. Looks like now the majority of it is now heading towards Cove, Wicks, Grannis, Hatfield, that area up there. Eventually probably hitting Neenah if you're listening up towards that area. Looks like we had report of Locksburg and DeQueen. Sirens were going off over there. Now, as I zoom out to pay more attention to what is now south and west of us, because that's what's heading our way, I do see a couple of systems. Now, the one system that was pretty much south of us has moved off to the east a little bit. It is now right over New Boston, putting a tornado watch, or excuse me, a tornado warning over New Boston area as well. And then you got to drop down south of Mount Pleasant. There's another tornado watch area there over Dangerfield and Gilmer area. Again, that's just south of Pittsburgh and Mount Pleasant. So again, that's two more tornado warnings that are in the area. Again, the information we got earlier was that the tornado that was on the ground in southern portions of McCurtain County was headed towards the Gillum area by about 7:40. So we're about 7:32 according to my watch right now, the Swatch watch right now, and so that's about 8 minutes left on that. And it was 7:45 was the overall tornado warning for the northern portions of the county. And again, I do not believe either of the tornado warnings south of us will make it into the county. Both of those. Ooh, nice lightning show outside there. I was waiting to count. I was counting about four seconds on that. So what is that? Average of about 4 miles between that lightning strike and the thunder that came after it. So that system is about 4 miles off to the due west. I can see that right now. It's probably the very end of the system, as maybe we have a system that's popping up there. I take that back. We do now have another stronger building system. It doesn't look like it's anything just yet, but I'm just noticing we do have another building system that is south of Wright City, and then it is actually looks like it's going to connect with another system that is in Clarksville right now. So that little system runs from Clarksville to I'd say about, well, let me zoom in here and I can tell you a little closer. It's almost to Millerton. That's just the heavy rainfall, but if those two touch, they could create a hook. Again, we just want to keep an eye on that. So there are some great follows when it comes to the weather here in this area. Matter of fact, there was one Reed Timmer, extreme meteorologist live stream. He was headed towards Idabel earlier this evening, about an hour ago, I guess, give or take. He was headed towards Idabel, so I guess he made it there. Be interesting to see what he came up with. But big shout out to everybody who's joined us and kept us rolling here. Tim says, thanks for keeping you guys informed. I appreciate it. Marianne says, make it stop. I wish I had the power. I've already used my my call to Mother Nature. That was for the rain itself. Sorry, I didn't want it. You got to be careful what you wish for, right? All this rain comes with some storms too, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and kick it back to the regular scheduled programming for a few minutes, as we'll probably try to get the Idaho Warriors football action on live if they're ready to start. So, again, thank you. I'm going to come right back, so if you want to join us, Rhonda, she said thank you. My pleasure, Rhonda. It's what I can do. Brad actually texted. He's trying to call in now. Hey, guys, they're trying to call in now. So I'm going to go make sure the Idaho Warrior football gets on, and then we'll be back after just a couple of minutes and bring you back into some weather coverage. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jay Wesley Lindley on Best Country 106. All right, Best Country 106, Jay Wesley Lindley coming back in live with you. Got the Idaho Warriors game going on strong there over on Q102. So if you're interested in that game, go ahead and log in over there or log it up on the dial 102.9 FM. Got quite a bit of wind that came through. We have had now reports come through of a tornado that has gone through the portion, like the east portion of the town. So of portions of Idabel is what I got. So it was the information that was sent to me. So again, folks, just as we keep an eye on this, they said about 7:40 it was going to go through Gillum. That was that first set of systems. We've got another eye on some systems coming through. And actually, I'm going to go get some information. I'm going to go look up some information, and I'll be right back. All right, Best Country 106. It's a lot longer than I remember. Jay Wesley Lindley with you this evening. Again, thank you for joining us both via the radio station 106.1 FM and on Facebook Live too. And lots of updates came through Facebook Live, so I appreciate all of that as well. I'm getting some questions on whether certain things are cleared out. Looks like the tornado warning for McCurtain County has now expired. So that it is 7:45 on the dot now. So again, the information I've received is the tornado warning for McCurtain County it will be allowed to expire at 7:45 as it was put. So what else? We did have a notice earlier. Says here that, where did that go? Holly Creek School basement. Holly Creek School basement is open for people. If you have no place to go, you can go there. That was a note we got there on Facebook Live, so we appreciate that. Yes, it looks like that tornado warning expired at 7:45, and they did not extend that any. And the system behind that has now lightened up. The one I was talking about before I took the break, that system is lightened up, so we don't have to worry about, or at least at this moment, we don't have to worry about it. Now, the only systems that are packing a punch, there's one that is headed towards Ashdown right now. Matter of fact, that tornado watch is covering Ashdown, Wilton, and Foreman area, and that nice system is about to pack a punch there to you if you're listening that far over in the Arkansas area. And then there's another one that's down towards Dangerfield, all the way up towards Omaha and Naples. It's headed towards Texarkana, and that's a tornado warning in effect there as well. We're still in a tornado watch here in the area, but and it looks like there, according to multiple reports, we do have damage in the county, both in the north portions of the county and southern portions of the county. So we will be reporting on that all day or all tomorrow as well. So, all right, I'm gonna kick it back to our regular scheduled programming as I get some more water and take a couple of breaths. But we'll come back probably one more time before we wrap up our severe weather coverage here on Best Country 106. And when we do that, if nothing else, unless another tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warning comes into effect, we will wrap up that coverage there. So we're going to go back to our regular scheduled programming. It is Best Country 106.
With us, we got one of those Facebook thingies if you want to follow us.
KKBI FM, you know.
But you'll never be 23 with anyone but me. We'll always have Foley Beach. We'll always have Delta nights. We'll always be in between real love and real life. You'll always have your first last name standing in that July rain, telling me your mind has changed, but in my mind you're still the same. Long blonde hair, you'll always be Memphis queen. You'll always be my first time in New Orleans. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'll never be 23 with anyone but you. You can marry who you want, go back to Tennessee, but you'll never be 23 with anyone but me.
I'd say I'm hunting 23, and when I was 23, I was worried about my appearance all the time. But there was one line that I never crossed, and that was ironing my jeans. I always thought jeans are just one of those things where the more you wear them, the more comfortable they are, right? You want them to just feel flexible and comfortable and awesome. They're jeans, they're great. But no, people actually iron their jeans. Can you tell me why? Is it because when you iron your jeans, does it make them feel softer? Because otherwise, I just don't get it.
You're on Best Country 106.
I tried to help Facebook Live, but
Tiptoed in a room. I know you got to have your rest. She says, come lay beside me. I've been waiting since you left. She's sweet to me. Must be the luckiest man alive. Did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life. First time that I saw you, you took my breath away. Might not get to heaven, but I walk with the angels that day. She takes me by the hand. I am the luckiest man alive. Did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life? Some may have their riches.
Danielle asked, do we still need to keep undercover? When we announced that, now this is, I just now seen this, but at 7:45 when we announced that the the tornado warning was over, that's when the National Weather Service says that it is safe to not have to take cover anymore.